My name is Lisa, and I'm a housewife living with my husband Damon. We met through work and found out we had mutual acquaintances, which led to us dating. Eventually, we got married, and we were supposed to live a calm and happy life together.
Mom and Dad said they want to change the garden flowers soon.
Change the garden flowers?
They want you to plant flowers that fit the season in the flower bed.
I see.
Really? I always say you should notice these things before being told, right?
Ugh. Since getting married, Damon has always prioritized his parents over everything else. Although I often find it bothersome, there aren't any major problems as long as I don't talk back. So, I just respond vaguely or let things slide. The next day, when I went to my in-laws' house with my gardening tools. Hello, mother-in-law. I've come to help with the gardening.
Oh, Lisa dear, you're quick. Please help with the replanting.
Lisa, perfect timing. While you're at it, could you also prune that tree over there? And take care of the cleanup too.
Yes, okay.
And then, when are we getting a grandchild? All my friends have grandchildren, and I'm the only one who doesn't. It feels odd.
A grandchild.
Indeed, it wouldn't be strange if we had one by now.
That's something that.
Aren't you taking it a bit too easy?
You can't stay in the honeymoon phase forever, can you?
Just because we want one doesn't mean it happens right away. These two are my in-laws. They always assign tasks and ask about when they will have a grandchild. Although I sometimes think not this again, I also feel that maybe it is indeed getting a bit late. With that thought, I discussed with Damon and decided to undergo fertility tests. After some time, I went to get the test results.
I'm home.
Welcome back. I went to the hospital during the day and got the test results.
Oh, right, that was today. How did it go?
It turns out, I might have a bit more difficulty than others.
Difficulty.
I want to talk about it in detail with you now. Oh, and this is what the doctor said at the hospital.
So, it turns out you're the reason, not me.
What? No, Damon, I want you to listen to me.
I don't need to hear your story.
Why not? It's about our child, so you need to listen to what I have to say.
It's pointless, that's what I'm saying. If you can't do it, no matter how much I try, it's useless, right?
That's not what I'm saying.
Mom and Dad want to see their grandchild. You're the worst.
The worst. What do you mean?
It means exactly what it sounds like. This is just the worst. I made a mistake choosing my partner.
From that day on, Damon began to treat me coldly. He must have told his parents a biased version of the fertility test results because I started receiving more nagging than ever whenever I visited my in-laws. About 3 months later, feeling doubtful about continuing this life, I began to consider divorce. That night. Welcome home. Damon, who is that person?
This is Rebecca, my girlfriend.
What? Girlfriend.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Rebecca, dating Damon.
Dating. You do know that Damon and I are married, right?
I know, but, by the way, I know you're useless too.
Useless.
Hey Lisa, I decided to marry Rebecca.
Marry.
Haha. You look so shocked.
I really don't care about your reaction, you know. Also, Rebecca is pregnant, so we need to get divorced quickly.
Pregnant.
Sorry for taking him away, but you know, it's bad not being able to show a grandchild to your parents, right?
It's her fault, and she's been playing dumb all this time.
What do you mean? I haven't been playing dumb. I don't remember doing anything like that.
I really don't care about what my soon-to-be ex-wife has to say.
Are you trying to drag out the conversation because you don't want a divorce? Well, I guess I don't need to apologize to a loser like you.
Wait a minute. This is all too sudden. I don't understand what's happening.
I'm saying I don't need an infertile woman like you. We're getting divorced.
Don't worry, he's going to be happy with me.
That's how it is. I'll pay alimony and give you time to pack your things, so get out.
Damon, accompanied by a woman named Rebecca, told me to leave because he was remarrying. However, I knew something, so I saw it as a good opportunity. I agreed to the divorce, took the alimony, and we parted ways. Several years after the divorce, on a certain day.
Excuse me. Lisa.
What do you need?
It's me, Damon.
I know. What do you want? You shouldn't know this address, right?
Well, such things can be easily found out these days.
Indeed, it's a convenient era we live in.
So, you paid a detective or something, right?
Lisa, let's get back together.
Ha. I don't understand. Besides, finding my house like this is creepy, you know.
There are many ways to find out.
Yes, just listen to what we say.
No way, absolutely not.
You don't have to reject me that strongly.
Given your personality, Damon, I have to be clear, right?
Just remarry Damon.
When Lisa was our daughter-in-law, our garden was beautiful all year round.
Then hire a gardener or something.
I want Lisa.
Absolutely not. What happened to Rebecca? You remarried, right?
Her pregnancy was a lie.
What?
It was a lie to marry me. Then she took all our money and left.
And why does that lead to us getting back together?
We divorced while still having feelings for each other. Let's get back together.
Are you delusional? It's your own fault you ended up like this.
We are the victims here.
Right? We were completely deceived.
I'm the biggest victim here. Also, Damon, you're infertile, so it was impossible for her to be pregnant with your child.
What? I'm infertile.
Damon is healthy. There's no way that's true.
In fact, at the time of that fertility test, it was discovered that Damon was infertile. However, since I also had some physical conditions, I wanted to discuss this with him, but we ended up divorcing before I could. Neither Damon nor his parents seemed willing to believe my side of the story.
Don't tell such a silly lie.
Exactly. The test results showed that you were the one with the problem, didn't they?
Here you go.
What's this?
This is the image of the medical report from that time, the one you never bothered to look at. This is the best evidence.
I'm infertile, but I thought Lisa was the one with fertility issues.
Wasn't that the story?
Damon, you said that, didn't you?
In my case, it's just a physical condition. For Damon, there's no natural cure for his infertility, that's what I wanted to tell you. But you just got angry, that's why I couldn't get through to you, Damon.
Then you should have insisted more strongly.
Even though you were interrupting me and wouldn't listen?
You should have kept repeating it stubbornly.
Yes. It's Lisa's own fault she couldn't convey it.
Hey, could you please leave? You're being a nuisance. Our adorable little angel is taking a nap right now.
What? Hey, who are you?
I'm Lisa's husband.
Her husband.
And Angel means a child, right? It's absurd that she has a child.
After the divorce, I underwent treatment and successfully gave birth to a lovely child.
That's right. Lisa married me, we had a child, and we're living very, very happily. So, don't disturb our happy life anymore, okay?
You are Lisa's current husband.
Didn't you hear what I just said?
Noah, my husband, came to the entrance upon hearing the commotion. After my divorce, I remarried Noah, whom I met through a workplace romance. When Damon and his parents heard that I had a child, they looked a bit surprised, but then...
So, Lisa has a child, which means she can have children, right? Then, if she has a boy, he could be the heir.
That's right. Then there's no problem at all.
Wait, what did you just say?
About having a boy and giving him to us to resolve everything.
Don't spout such nonsense. How can you think of children as objects? Are you out of your minds?
Oh, come on. It wouldn't hurt to do that much for us.
That's right. You wouldn't know since you're the new husband. But Lisa has a responsibility to do that much for us.
She has no such responsibility.
How many years do you think have passed since our divorce?
It doesn't matter how many years have passed. The past where Lisa and I were married can't be erased.
We had no connection other than being ex-spouses. And we haven't contacted each other once since the divorce, right?
Even if we had divorced yesterday, I would have no responsibility towards you.
Lisa, you're just trying to escape responsibility, aren't you?
There's nothing left to escape from, we're practically strangers now.
Then if a boy is born, let him be our heir.
That's what I'm saying is wrong.
What's so wrong about it?
I'm saying no parent in their right mind would agree to such a thing.
We're not saying to do it for free.
We'll pay whatever it takes.
Says the person who had his property run off with by Rebecca.
Even if you offer money, that's not what this is about.
Look who's talking. You'd probably change your tune if you saw a stack of bills, right?
That sounds more like something you would do.
Now I clearly understand why Lisa divorced you.
Damon and his parents hadn't changed at all, no matter how many years had passed. The things they were saying were all inconceivable. Can you please leave now? Talking with you any further is just a waste of time.
So, What if you just stay in a good mood and be my wife again?
What are you talking about?
Essentially, we just want a boy in the family.
That's right.
You keep repeating hair, but it's not like your family has any special tradition or a rare surname that needs to be passed down at all costs, right?
So what?
So, you don't need an heir.
Why are you so desperate for an heir?
Well, that's...
An heir is. Well, the reason doesn't really matter.
You just realize now that you have no reason?
If you had the money to waste on finding me, shouldn't you have spent it on searching for Rebecca, who ran off with your money?
That woman, even if we searched, we'd never find her.
You just said there are plenty of ways to search.
Enough of the unnecessary talk. Just give us the child.
Enough of the nonsense.
Yikes.
You really need to leave now. If you want children that badly, find your destiny or whatever and remarry. Are Madison, and maybe Ichiro, Jiro, Saburo, Shiro, and Itsuko who might be born someday, not a single one of them will be given away to anyone.
If you want children, find a partner yourself and make the effort to become a parent. Noah and I had reached our limit with Damon and his parents' utterly selfish remarks. Even after all that had been said, the three of them still didn't know when to stop.
Don't get all high and mighty just because you have kids.
Nobody is feeling high and mighty here.
Is it amusing to you that we had all our property taken from us?
I don't care about that at all.
Don't lie. Your face says you're laughing inside.
We couldn't care less about you, not even a smirk.
Seriously. I never thought Lisa would be such a cold-hearted woman.
Keep saying whatever you want.
Lisa, because of your divorce, our garden is a mess now.
That's none of my business.
The branches are overgrown, and there's no sunlight at all.
And I'm saying, I don't care.
You keep bringing up irrelevant things. We have no connection or relationship with you anymore. Do you understand that?
You were once our daughter-in-law, so there's no way we have no bond.
Right? Do you plan to just discard us because you don't need us anymore?
Damon was the one who wanted a divorce because of his affair, remember?
Don't bring up old stuff.
Your defensive attitude is really unsightly, you know?
Then give us money, and we'll leave.
It's always about money with you, isn't it?
Oh, so you knew all along, acting as if you predicted this.
You were the ones complaining about having no money.
You're so desperate you can't even remember what you've said.
That's not true.
We don't need your empty bravado anymore.
I paid alimony during the divorce, didn't I? Give it back to me.
You're so desperate it's beyond limits. Is your head okay?
It was clear that Damon and his parents were in dire need of money. However, Noah and I had no obligation to help them.
All right, should I call the police then?
Wait, hold on.
Would you have a problem if the police showed up?
There's no reason for that to be a problem.
Exactly. How rude, really?
Noah, go ahead and call.
Okay. 1-1.
Stop with the phone. Just wait a moment.
Whoops. Just wait a moment call.
It's surprising you know such an old reference.
If you have the energy to joke around, then you clearly don't need our help.
Wait, don't decide that yet.
Look, we have no obligation to give you even a single yen.
You should find a job and manage your life until it stabilizes. If necessary, borrow from somewhere. Then, repay it gradually while saving to rebuild your life.
If we could do that, we would have done it long ago.
We can't borrow from anywhere else now, so Lisa, please lend us some.
We're really in trouble.
Your troubles are just a nuisance to us.
Please, Lisa, even 1 million yen would help. Please lend it to us.
That's an audacious amount to ask for.
If you lend it to us, we'll never come back.
If you're borrowing with the intention of never coming back, that means you won't repay it.
Lisa, for old time's sake, as ex-spouses, please help us, please.
I've severed ties with people who blame me for everything, including their financial and infertility issues. Whatever happens to you is no longer my concern. Please don't ever come back. Eventually, the trio who continued causing a commotion at the entrance were taken away in a police car. Their lack of money wasn't just because Rebecca had taken it. In an attempt to present a wealthy front to welcome a new bride, they had squandered their money, accruing debts in the process, making them unable to borrow any more. They were evicted from their rented house due to unpaid rent, and after a kind acquaintance offered them a room in an apartment, they had to leave that too due to causing trouble to the residents. The trio's lack of empathy and selfish behavior led to their downfall, losing not only their home and wealth but also the dream of a happy future surrounded by grandchildren. As for me,
Hey, when Madison was napping the other day, did someone visit?
No, no one visited.
Really? Didn't I hear Papa say, just wait? Mama's laughing, ahaha.
That's right. The neighbor's dog ran outside.
I see. So that's why you said wait.
Madison is our 4-year-old daughter, whom I share with Noah. It seems Madison heard bits and pieces of our conversation while she was napping, but she was groggy, and Noah managed to distract her. Noah's love for Madison is boundless, and he probably didn't want her to hear about the unpleasantness involving the 3 individuals. He is sincere towards everyone and always puts his family first. I feel incredibly fortunate to have remarried such a wonderful person and to have our adorable daughter. I'm truly happy to see the smiles of Noah and Madison every day and am committed to maintaining a home where we all feel the joy of our shared happiness. As a mother and a wife, I am determined to do everything within my power to protect this happiness and continue working hard to nurture our loving family. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.